jazz age go dark. Businesses close, banks shut down. Lines for free meals stretch for blocks and get longer each day. The happy-go-lucky 20s are gone. Prohibition is impossible to enforce. Crime rises with the volume of alcohol consumption. The great experiment is a failure. Hubble and Einstein go head-to-head over the universe.
Ah, there you are. So you kept him up past 1 o'clock.
He just wanted to keep going and going.
Oh, fascinating. Jupiter and all the moons, Andromeda and so many spiral nebulae. Oh, I should say galaxies.
I am hoping you can settle a dispute between Hubble and myself about the nature of the universe.
Whoever undertakes to set himself up as a charge in the field of truth and knowledge will be shipwrecked by the laughter of the gods.
You two didn't get into it at all.
I thought you were violently opposed to me bringing it up.
Great spirits have often encountered violent opposition, young man.
Hubble's new finds go against the well-established model of the universe.
I am most eager to hear it said. I have great admiration for men who do not thoughtlessly submit to hereditary prejudices, but honestly and courageously use their intelligence.
Thank you for touring us all over town. We certainly are taking advantage.
It is our privilege and our pleasure, Mrs. Einstein. I do hope Professor Einstein is managing the thin air.
He gets a bit dizzy at times, but Albert likes to see the machinery up close.
The reporters got some amazing photographs of the two cosmic explorers, one with his telescope and the other with his equations, of course. And how was the Hollywood opening of City Lights?
I have been so looking forward to meeting Charlie Chaplin. He is my matinee idol. Albert laughed and laughed. And after the show, Charlie teased Albert. They cheer me because they all understand me, and they cheer you because no one understands you.
Oh, that's Edwin's church. Night after night, he sits inside, silent and alone, staring at the distant shoals of the nebula.
It is much the same for my husband with his equations.
Is Professor Einstein a religious man, Elsa?
In his way, Albert does not believe in a personal God who concerns himself with the fates and actions of human beings. If there is something in him that I can call religious, it is the unbounded admiration for the structure of the universe, and that his science can reveal it.
And you agree with this?
It doesn't matter. I am a woman of deep faith in the Jewish religion. Someday Albert will also understand the meaning of being Jewish. And your husband's faith?
Edwin has similar views. Astronomy is like a ministry to him. He feels a calling to pursue those nebulae tirelessly.
And what's so important about these nebulae?
He says they will lead him to the edge of the universe.
Well, it is remarkable that your husband needs such a giant, complicated instrument. My husband figures out the universe so much more easily on the back of an old envelope.
Father La Major. Welcome to Mount Wilson. You're just in time for our celebration.
I'm happy to see you again. And what are we celebrating?
It's a surprise.
It is an honor to once again be here in the presence of the great telescopes, as well as the great discoverers, and their charming wives, ladies. You inspired me to delve into your theory. Do you remember how you wanted to discover how God created the universe, Professor Einstein?
Of course, of course. Metaphorically speaking.
I was present when Professor Russell read your exciting paper in Washington 5 years ago. We were all surprised you missed such a glorious moment.
We were pleasantly preoccupied.
At the Rose Bowl game. We must visit you at the Vatican on our next trip to Italy.
I shall try and arrange an audience with the Holy Father. For you too, Professor Hubble. He would love to give his blessing to the man who has enlarged our universe.
And is getting bigger all the time.
Hubble is biting at the bit to reveal his latest news.
Well, I suppose now's a good time as any, especially as we are in such glorious company. We are most interested in the distances to the new galaxies. Our neighbor, Andromeda, is about 1 million light years away. The farthest galaxy we have found so far is an incredible 100 million light years. I have no doubt that we are on our way to a fantastic billion light years.
Oh, give him your punchline.
I'd best jump in. Now, for the last 2 years, Humus and I have made an even more dramatic find.
Almost all of the galaxies are flying away from us, and at incredible speed.
The farther a galaxy is, the faster it flies away. The universe is expanding.
Nein. That makes no sense at all. My general theory of relativity shows that the universe does not get bigger. Our European astronomers confirm there is no change on a current scale.
But the European astronomers lag behind. I mean, our telescopes are far more powerful. We can see the farthest galaxies and pin down their enormous distances.
And their incredible speeds.
Yeah, I remain skeptical. For the sake of symmetry, I expect galaxies to be dashing about randomly in all different directions, not all flying away from us. My theory shows that the universe remains as stable as we see it today. Your redshifts are trying to tell you something completely different. You need to look through all your details, young man. There's a devil waiting for you somewhere.
You can bet your bottom dollar that's exactly what we've done. Now, I admit I'm no expert mathematician, but I think maybe you need to take another look at your equations.
That's quite over the top, Hubble. Pull yourself together.
If I may interrupt. Professor Einstein, I would like to remind you of a conversation we had in Brussels. I told you I had reworked the mathematics of your powerful theory.
Mathematics. As far as the laws of mathematics refer to reality, they are not certain. And as far as they are certain, they do not refer to reality.
But it is your equations which proves the universe cannot be stable. It must either be collapsing or expanding.
I know. I myself realize these catastrophic consequences. But I've worked out all those silly problems long ago. My theory saves the universe. You are a religious man. Surely you must believe that the universe must remain unchanging, stable, and eternal.
This would surely be a comfort if it were true.
Still, I grant you this. Your mathematics is beautiful, but your physics is abominable. The Lord does not blow up his creation.
With all due respect, Professor Einstein should not be telling the Lord what to do.
Raffineert ist der Herrgott, aber boshaft ist nicht.
If I may, subtle is the Lord, but malicious he is not.